Well, I'm back in here with Cole this time. Last time the 9 was in front of my stand 10 minutes before I got in, and then the 8 was in front of my stand 10 minutes after I left, so hopefully this time they'll step out and we can get it done. Cole just rattled in. I heard a grunt come from that way, so I'm gonna go ahead and get set up and hopefully it's one of my shooters. Cole, there he is.
Baby's going down. Baby's gonna go down. You smoked him. Baby's going down. Baby's just laid down. You just laid down. You did it, babe. You did it. Babe.
I killed it.
You did it. He came into the round. You smoked him. He just went down out there.
Well, he fell down at 30 yards, and then after about 30 seconds, he kind of crawled into the woods, and we just got done calling everyone, letting them know Bradley's on his way here, and then we're gonna go track him. Well, Bradley just got here. We just got to the arrow. It looks like pretty good blood. It's been about 45 minutes. We're gonna go back to the house and change, give him 30 more minutes, and then we're gonna come back and track him. We wanna make sure we give him plenty of time.
The blood's starting to get really good right here. I can see it for 10 yards in front of us, so we're gonna start following it. Babe, right there. He's really in the last place we saw him at, right there. That's all it's him. He bedded down like 30 yards out there, and then he got up and kind of just crawled into the timber. Oh, look at him. I probably could have seen him from the stand if I'd have looked really hard. He went in here, he disappeared. This is the last place I seen him, was like right here. It's a little hill, so I can't see right here. But when he disappeared, he just fell. Look at him. Good job, babe.
Well, here he is, my first buck. I've been watching this deer since the beginning of summer. I've been hunting him since the beginning of season, so I'm really glad it finally all came together.
And it came together in a pretty fun way, didn't it? The way
Yeah.
it came, and we routed him in actually this morning. Only deer we seen, it was 7 o'clock, and I decided to hit the horns together. Pretty still morning, so everything could hear me. And Man, it wasn't 3 minutes later, Kacie heard the grunt over to our left, about 50 yards, I would say. He's right on the edge of the field, probably, maybe 70. And I gave him a couple more grunts, and 30 seconds later, he was coming down the tree line. He actually tried getting downwind, and he went into some thick stuff right in front of me, like 20 yards in front of me, and all this thick stuff, he couldn't get a shot. But the nice thing about this stand is we have a pond right behind us, so he couldn't get behind us downwind. So after he tried, he came back out and came down in front of us, and that was not a good decision for him, because Kacie heart shot him. He only went 70 yards. This deer is literally like 7 or 8 years old. I've been hunting this deer for like 4 years now. We've been trying to kill him. He's not a great genetic deer, as you can tell. Great first deer. He's not a great genetic deer, but he's a giant-bodied 7-year-old Missouri deer. Glad we finally got him off the farm. He's kind of a bully buck around here. He runs all the other bucks off. This farm is really good genetics too, and he's literally been the 1 8-point we've been trying to kill for, 4 years. Literally been trying to kill him, and it's crazy that it finally came together on November 4th. And hopefully this gets the ball rolling, and we can get on some other bucks.
It's November 5th. Jake and I are back at this farm up north, and I saw a nice 8-pointer in here the other day, and I would like to get a shot at him. If it wasn't, I was self-filming, so it just didn't work out. But we're back in here again, and everything's around but deer. It seems like we got turkeys and crows and everything else, but we're just waiting on one to slip through here. It's bound to happen. I killed my biggest buck with a bow in here November 22nd last year, or 2 years ago. So we'll let you know what happens.
Got him. Smoked him.
Heck yeah, dude. First freaking deer we saw. Gosh dang, dude. I thought he was going to bust us, dude.
That's that
That's a stud. No, it isn't. It's different.
You don't think so? Got him in the shoulder.
He's down right there.
Is he? I'll say you punched him right through the heart, right in the shoulder.
I didn't want to stop him because he was so close.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
That's freaking awesome.
That is awesome, man.
Thanks for filming, buddy.
Congratulations.
Gosh dang, we got to get you one now, dude.
Oh, don't worry about me. That's awesome.
When you told me
what
to take a
it's about.
breath, I was like, you're right, I need to calm down.
Dude,
I always
heard
get
you.
way too
I
excited.
was like, if you don't speak him, I figured he's going to do. That was an awesome shot, man. Congrats, man. I'm proud of you. Happy for you. That's an awesome hunt.
Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you're here.
That's just picture perfect.
I'll
Can't
buy
believe
breakfast.
Well, I'll take you up on that offer because it's going to be a deal getting that brute out of here. He's a big, heavy deer.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, that's just awesome. Like, that's how you want to grit out.
Yep.
I mean, that's just...
I knew in this ditch we sat here long enough, something would slip up through here. There's too
Everything
many
that-
trails.
all the hours and stuff that we'd put in for this deer or any deer around here. I mean, that's the third different shooter buck that we've seen on this farm.
Yep.
But that's just awesome. It's really, for it not being the rut, it's really been a good season so far for
Oh, yeah.
us. There's a lot of people seeing good deer, but I feel like we've been actually fairly lucky. I feel like we've seen, if not as much as everybody else, maybe just a little more.
Yeah, I think we have too.
But we've also been hunting multiple different farms.
Yeah.
So.
And none of our farms are pressured. I didn't get to hunt any this year early because of work and
It's
stuff.
been awesome. Hopefully tonight I can go back. I got that good 8-pointer yesterday. I got some good footage of him and stuff. Hopefully tonight, Austin's got to go back to work after we get his buck out of here. And I'm heading straight back to the home range going after that 8. The wind switched up on me, so I'm gonna go do a hanging hunt by myself and self-film again. So every time I've self-filmed in there, I've had some pretty decent luck with seeing some bucks. So hopefully tonight's the night. We can double up in the same day.
Well, here's the arrow. Broke it off. Got good penetration. He come down right down here off this creek, and there's a creek crossing right here. There's a stand there. He was 30 yards when I first saw him, but Jake couldn't see him because there's a big old tree right in our way. Right there's where I shot him. Arrows broke off about 5 yards. We're gonna take up the trail. Here's the other end of the arrow. Shot him with the Hellraiser. I couldn't be happier. He probably is my biggest buck with a bow. That might not count, but whatever, I'm happy. Man, he's rutted up, he stinks. Glad you're here with me, Jake. That might not count, but whatever, I'm happy.